you do have something
No,
for that, right?
no, I'm all
Like a
confused.
solid.
Like a
You know,
painting
like,
or a
you know,
sculpture.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, they're very vibrant. I mean, whew.
They should have checked out our ship. I just spray painted it.
Well, I mean, you got to bring it down there. They don't really acknowledge your offering, we'll say, unless you're actually down. And I would say you guys need a banger because, Flow Point Station, it connects down to, the city.
I suppose we
Wow,
have time
this
to
is,
craft something real quick.
He
Little
kind of
disturbing.
he kind of looks around. He's like, "You serious? In here?"
I mean, anybody got like a tube of dough? Makes it or clay or anything?
Tube of dough.
He kind of he hears like the you hear the pilot kind of speaking. You hear kind of garbled like kind of like it's not a language you guys recognize, and it definitely sounds like it's their native language. And you hear just a really kind of a quick reply, and he kind of Chase kind of looks. Oh well, looks like they're going to be expecting you.
That's great.
I mean,
Is it?
Do we have to offer this to them, or do we just present something to them? And
Oh no, it's a whole affair. The city that we're going to, Tasmaya.
okay,
Yeah, that's their like planetary capital down there.
wow,
No girl named that once.
hold on to that.
Nice.
thought.
But I mean, they greet people, and it's like a big old hoopla. They really take that as the introduction of new things into their lifeblood. They feel that it's enriching their culture as a whole.
Guys, I feel
understand.
woefully unprepared for this.
Yeah, we're about to be blanked the fuck up.
I mean,
What do they expect from us, like right off the bat? From individuals, or just as a group?
Well, it's really up to you. Like, they don't expect they don't expect you to fill out a form or nothing. But I mean, they do feel that it's either showing unity as a group or that individual expression. They do tend to lean towards that individual expression, but the bar is set a little bit higher for the individuals. If you know what I mean.
I have an idea.
What's that?
Why don't we do both?
Sure. How do you
We
propose that?
we make a group effort to show them who we are as individuals. Say this is us. We're the pact. This presented to them.
I was just
Bring
gonna
some
make
of
a
our
necklace
cultures
out
to
of boards.
theirs.
That
Add
sounds better.
add to the. No, is this bad? Okay.
I don't know. You might be onto something. What'd you do, Chase?
Oh, me and Theta 3 here, we had actually traveled through the diaspora, the asteroid belt.
Oh yeah.
And we had collected several different rare minerals, and we had contracted somebody at Absalom Station to make a sculpture.
Who was that?
Who was what?
At Absalom Station.
At Absalom Station? I can't remember the guy's name.
Is it Sonays?
Is it Flonase?
No.
Okay.
Is it mayonnaise?
No. What?
Bolognese?
Is he?
He knows a
all
lot
right
of
in the
people.
head?
He I don't know. It's a coin toss with him. Yeah.
Chase kind of, I don't know. I mean,
So he made them a sculpture, but you gave them a sculpture as both of you.
Right. I mean, it was. He kind of looks at that. What was the description you had? It was. Oh man, it was poetry in verbiage. Theta kind of.
He was like, yes, I know poetry.
Theta 3. It was a union of the organic and the artificial, displaying
knows
the
what I'm talking
proper
about.
elements of space and time.
Wow, that's really
Shit's
poetic.
deep, dude.
Yeah, right. I was blown away when he told it.
We're all different species, races. Why don't we just? He adds something. He adds something. You add
Should
something.
we all
It's a good
strike
plan,
a
but what are we
pose?
adding here?
Should we all do a pose?
No, he said no dance.
It's not a dance. It's a pose.
Posing is halfway to dancing.
But it's like we're like a living sculpture,
No.
like he made.
That's not gonna cut it.
I mean, it's an offering, so I mean, you have to leave it here. So I mean, unless you plan on staying here, I don't think they'll take that.
Does anyone have any string or wire?
Can we? What can you whip up in the physical science lab?
Well, I did make some hyperleaf.
So
I don't know if drugs are gonna do it this time for us, Iddix.
Yeah. Me too.
I've got a disguise kit, a med patch,
I have a disguise kit too.
survival knife, some battery packs, and
I'm not talking about what we
fucking
have on
survival
us.
tent.
Let's make
Well, it has to be
something.
physical.
Yeah,
We
let's
have-
make something.
That's why I'm asking for string.
Yeah.
Do you need string?
I
Do
need
I have
string.
string?
Is there string in my
create
survival
out of my
tent?
thorax or
I
can I-
mean, you could probably like,
We're on a
you know,
spaceship. We probably have something similar to
We're on a
string.
boat.
You,
We're on a
could,
boat.
you could pull some thread off of your thing. You know, I don't know. You guys, do one of you have a sewing kit?
No.
Oh, I have a disguise kit. There can be some.
Sure. We'll say you have some just thread.
All right.
You know, in there.
There you go.
Thanks, man. I want to use 12 of my bullets and just make a necklace. A warlord necklace. Just.
Okay.
That's gonna be my. Tribute.
Okay. So I'll have you roll. We'll say a professions check because I mean you really kind of like. Well, actually, here let me see something here really quick. I will probably have you do.
Do you have any other like buzz shells?
We'll say
Not
sleight
on
of
me.
hand.
Oh.
Man.
And the DCs, I mean, you are doing this on choppy waters, and as if, like, on cue, when he passes you the string, you feel lurch as the ship seems to, like, dodge a iceberg that's kind of like, kind
What's
of piercing
like?
the water.
What's something that I
Yeah,
could
20.
build with like the stuff I have on me?
I mean, you know, just think, what do you have? You know, you probably have, like, you know, a few capacitors, maybe some wires.
A battery, yeah, wires, just
some
like.
sort, you know, circuit boards, maybe.
Um,
You know, just, I mean, it's really kind of, you know,
Okay,
what do you think you would often carry
okay.
on, like, in your pockets? The
Yeah.
junk drawer of Ted.
so my tent, my survival tent. That's just like normal tent, right? It's not some super futuristic hullabaloo tent.
I mean, it protects you from severe elements, certainly.
But like I could cut it up if I wanted to, right? With my
Try.
knife.
Yeah, certainly.
Okay.
So, I mean, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to make something.
I know, but what? I mean, that determines kind of like what you would be rolling for a
Can you
check,
make with
how
that?
hard it
What
would
can you
be.
make
What
with
can
your
I
tent?
make with my tent? I can make a lot. I could make wings.
Can I
I
do
could
this?
make a kite. Yeah,
Make a
that
kite.
doesn't do much good underwater.
I want to make a small
You're right.
device that basically just projects an image on a small screen.
But
Okay. I mean, you know, you could try an engineering check with what you have on hand. I mean, with the time that you're traveling,
It's not going to be pretty. It's just going to be functional, really.
you can try. I mean, are you doing it right now?
We're on the way to see them, so I guess yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
These guys made
So,
a cool sculpture.
Engineering check.
I'm gonna.
25.
25. What is it projecting?
This is what I was going to say. Like, I'm going to say to Buzz, like, load up the rough draft of my autobiography. I'm just going to, like, load it up with...
He's like, I mean, that thing's like already at 1,200 pages.
I'll pick through it and put the highlights in there. Like, I'm just...
You mean the lowlights? I mean,
No, shh, Buzz. Shut up and just do it.
Okay.
I don't have a lot of time here.
All right. So you kind of like take this really rough kind of like data transfer.
And I
or
just
you
like
go-
flip through it, and I'm just gonna load up like the basics of like this is who I am, this is where I'm from, this is what I've done with my life. Just very quick like little that
Okay.
that I can just present to them, and they can look at it and be like, oh, okay,
Like a graduation slideshow picture frame kind of thing.
sorta, yeah. But it's got a little bit of text in there, like.
All right. So you had total. What was it again?
25.
25. Okay. All right. So
I'm gonna use my knife, my tent, to make. I'm gonna use like what I want to do anyway. I want to use the material from the tent.
now
And-
keep in mind you're strapped into a
Yeah.
very shaky vehicle.
What's your point?
Just saying.
Just gonna, like,
I mean,
pop
it's
the
not gonna be
heads.
very. It's not gonna be very. No, I'm just gonna cut that tent right away. so
Okay.
it doesn't pop. And then I'm just gonna like, obviously very roughly, cut out like a design of some like local home planet birdie thing, like bat maybe, like a what's my home planet?
Yeah.
I'm not getting detail. It's just an outline.
What? No, I'm,
Think like
I'm,
the
no,
bat
I'm not. I'm
symbol.
not. It's not so much the bats or like what you're doing. I'm just wondering why you're asking me where you're from.
I forget my planet's name. I thought I had it written
Your,
down.
your
was
planet
it-
is
was it-
Castroville.
Castroville. There we go. So
Castroville.
Castrovalian bat.
Skada, why don't you just give him your hat?
Ooh.
That's
not
one of your
good.
treasures.
My hair will get cold.
There's other hats. I know you have other hats.
I just got mad.
That's why I'm saying it's so significant. They can't deny that.
Fine.
Decide to give the hat instead of.
Yeah.
Okay, so you dejectedly kind of put Pax's tent back in.
I was excited to cut shit.
You doing anything?
I was like after you've already cut it, I'm like, oh.
I wanted to strip off my vocal mod that I had,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
and I'm going to give them my vocal mod.
Wait, so now we can't understand you?
I can still talk to you guys telepathically,
yeah.
but like
Yeah.
One on one.
I'm gonna definitely give it to them as like a sign of I'm giving you the voice of myself, my being, my
Okay.
very.
All right.
I'll present it that way, like
Are you like describing this to Chase and Theta?
sure, yeah. I'm
So-
being very poetic about it. I'm like
He's like,
I'm giving them my voice so they can always use my voice in their times of dire need.
you
So
see.
when I hold up my necklace I just made and jangle the bullets together.
You
Look
see-
what I made.
Theta 3 looks at you, Zedix, and he's like, "That is beautiful." He like turns to Soren. "That is trash."
Nonsense. Look at the craftsmanship.
I watched. It's not good. And he's like,
So I don't have a
you
vocal.
see Chase just.
Well, I got this. This way, I'm telling them all about me and my culture and who I am. Let's give them the record of Tet.
Chase kind of looks at it, and he looks at Theta. Theta just kind of.
I built this myself.
Theta looks at it. He just looks. He looks
yeah.
at.
Damn it.
He looks at Chase, and he just kind of like, gives like a kind of like sideways head shake, and Chase is just like, what does he know?
I was prepared to dance.
You know what? A for effort, my friend, but I just hope it's good enough. They don't take kindly to dismissals of their culture. I'm not trying to rile you up. I'm just saying, when you're marked as Keno, you are for life.
Oh,
You can no longer.
All right.
So,
Well, shit.
I disassemble what I have.
well, as you
Don't
guys, as
disassemble,
he's
Seth.
kind of like doing this, you hear kind of a very jorbled. We are arriving.
Yeah,
And-
I'm taking it apart.
And
Yes.
the hovercraft, you're seeing kind of out the view pane this large, huge mountain range-esque iceberg, and built into the front of it is this large structure with many sort of channels for what you see are now large, aquatic craft parked there. Some, cargo shipment, kind of structures, kind of pulling stuff off of the ships themselves. It seems like there's a couple of patrol craft kind of, it's very busy. And you guys, hovercraft kind of pulls into one of the smaller jetties, and it kind of, and it like, submerges once more. And you see it now kind of in like a kind of ballet of smaller vessels kind of navigating, and it floats up to one of these many window-like openings, similar to the one that was on the landing platform. And you kind of breach once more, and you see long gantries running along the length of this, landing bay. And the door kind of opens up, and you see the kind of water dripping off of it. And Theta 3 kind of pops the buckles, and Chase does the same. Theta 3 just kind of like stands up and he just kind of gives you guys a quick nod and walks off. Chase kind of stands on the doorway and kind of like throws an elbow up and he's like, listen boys, they, just as a word of advice, give you a little bit of time when you get down there. You know, you might luck out, you might have somebody that, you know, digs what you're putting down. You know,
Okay, I'm gonna slap that back on my throat. I'll present it in a better fashion.
very well. Best of luck to you and maybe we'll meet down in the city.
Sure. Where are you gonna be staying?
Oh, just coming here for some resupply. And we actually are fishermen ourselves. They, you know, aquatic folks themselves. They're always fancying themselves the best fishermen in the galaxy. And me and Theta 3 show them wrong all the time.
Well, if you catch anything interesting, let us know.
Oh, you'll be the first one.
Sweet.
Hey, enjoy the elevator ride. The drop is the great one. And he like walks off.
I don't
Wayne
like those
Gretzky?
guys.
You don't like them?
Like just alley before they walk off and just turning around.
Like, I don't really like them.
They're right there.
Chase just keeps walking.